All right. You've already started, haven't you? Cool. Okay, so then I'm gonna do MET and flexion. So I would start by doing like testing my translations and flexion. So there is a palpation video already on my YouTube channel. So you guys can check that if you want. So we're gonna find, I don't know, I'm just gonna start at like C3. And then I'm gonna bring them into flexion so that C3 moves and C4 doesn't, which is right there, really early, cool. And then I'm gonna check his translations. Okay, so he's a bit more restricted when I translate to the right, okay? Which means he should be side flexing left a little bit. Does that make sense? Right? When we translate to the right, the vertebra actually naturally side flexes left, which means this is going to be the right side that's going to be opening. So my right side is the one that I'm focusing on to try to get it to open more. So in order to get that right side to open more, I'm actually going to get him to side bend and rotate left to encourage this side to open up. Does that make sense? So I'm gonna have my fingers on his SPs, and I'm gonna have one on C3 and one on C4, and I'm gonna flex, there we go. I'm gonna flex until C3 moves and C4 doesn't. I'm gonna side flex until C3 moves and C4 doesn't, and rotate until C3 moves and C4 doesn't. You can have your two fingers on his SPs or his TVPs or his articular pillars, whatever works for you, okay? And then with 2% of your strength, I'm gonna get you to push back to neutral. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, and gently stop pushing and relax. And we hold and wait for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I'm gonna flex again until C3 moves and C4 doesn't. Side flex again until C3 moves and C4 doesn't. And rotate again until C3 moves and C4 doesn't. And then I'm gonna get him to push back to neutral. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And gently stop pushing and relax. And hold for 4, and then pick up the slack again, flex, C3 moves, C4 doesn't, side flex, rotate, C3 moves, C4 doesn't, and we do that 3 to 5 times, and then we bring back to neutral, and then we check translations and flexion again. So I'm at C3, we rotate, we flex, C3 moves, C4 doesn't, and then we check translation again. And it is actually much better. It's actually more restricted going the other way now. So that's good. All right.